profit, people, portfolio. You got to pick one of them for your video, or maybe you get all three.
Shout out to Kevin Courtney. He was the one that came up with this guideline. I use this all the time, so thank you, Kevin. Essentially, if you have something like a very small budget event coverage, will this benefit your portfolio? Probably not. You're not going to be putting an event coverage on your reel. Will this benefit your people category, which is either the client that you are working for, you really like them, or will this allow you to connect with different crew members? If not, also probably not a great thing. And then profit, we already know it's $300. Are you taking this job? Probably not. It's probably not the job to take. But then you also have other jobs, let's say music videos, for example. Maybe those are also not really hitting your profit category, but it should hit your other two. Like people, 100% if you like the artist and if you're bringing on crew that you really like working with, or a portfolio, if it hits both of those things, you probably should take it. If you really need something for your portfolio and you want to increase the aesthetics of your reel, let's say, and you want to shoot in a cool diner, or you want to shoot somewhere new, that will probably benefit you, and those two, it hits two of the three, so yes, take it.
The 3 Ps, this was something new that I heard you say on a panel, and I was like, that's very interesting, because that's really how I look at every project I've ever done.
Yeah.
And I mean, my best projects usually have lowest profit. I probably had great people, and they made my portfolio. Yeah. And I look at the projects that had the best profit, there probably wasn't anyone cool I got to meet, that probably isn't on my portfolio, but I made money.
Yeah.
And the balance is you really need both. You really need to support yourself, but if you are truly a creative, you need to have projects that kind of go through all three. And I think the problem with Instagram and Vimeo and social is we just see mostly the people in the portfolio. I mean, I take on more projects that are just profit-based than I do projects that are just portfolio or people-driven.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that, like, the thing I see with a lot of new filmmakers that are like, I gotta build my portfolio. And so all of the projects they do are like spec or they're portfolio-driven, and they may build a great portfolio. The thing with that is then, you know, this is still a business. You can't live the next 10, 15, 20 years doing just portfolio.
The whole idea of a spec project is you are gathering your best crew, like the friends that you work with often, and you're doing something for your portfolio. There's no profit involved, obviously. You're actually sinking costs into this, you're spending money, but that's the perfect situation in which you would take on a job that does not have profit associated, right?
The 3 Ps, people, profit, portfolio. That's what you have to pick a project based on. All right, thanks for watching. If you have comments or questions about camera operating, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, just tap that subscribe button for more videos.